What's up guys, I hope you're having an awesome day today. Thanks for checking out my list for the best and worst looking Pokemon of each type, part 1. These choices are based purely on looks and are obviously my personal opinion. I made sure to not use any duplicate Pokemon for the ones with 2 types and chose to not use any Mega Evolutions. I should also explain that even though I do dislike some Pokemon designs, I don't outright hate any of them. I have yet to see a Pokemon that I actually hate, so this list is all in fun. Feel free to tell me your favorites and least favorites in the comments, and without wasting any more time, let's get to the list. Starting off with the best looking bug type, I chose Galvantula, the Ellis-Spider Pokemon. I'm not sure if it's still technically a tick after evolving from Joltik, but I like the idea of a tick-tarantula hybrid. They did a good job making it creepy and fuzzy like a tarantula. The markings on its back are a nice addition, and the yellow and blue coloring is appealing to me as well. This Pokemon has a great design overall. The worst looking bug type is Escavalier, the Cavalry Pokemon. Jousting has always seemed like a stupid thing people used to do to me, and combining that idea with a regular looking Carablast, throwing it in a metal suit, and slapping a dumb looking helmet on it just ain't working out for me. The best looking dark type is Absol, the Disaster Pokemon. The black and white body with the red eyes and almost tiger-like appearance really appeal to me. This Pokemon looks like it could rip you apart and look awesome doing it. It's been my favorite and my favorite looking Pokemon since I first saw it, and not that this was a factor in its choice, but its Mega Evolution gaining wings just further cemented its place as my favorite Pokemon of all time. The worst looking dark type is Drapion, the Ogre Squirt Pokemon. It might be the look they were going for, but this thing is an abomination in a bad way. I hate the way its arms were directly attached to its head, and I don't think they should have made its neck so long. A few different design choices could have made Drapion look much better in my opinion. The best looking dragon type is Rayquaza, the Sky High Pokemon. It's got a 23-foot serpent-like body, sharp looking claws and teeth, and these cool things coming off its head. I also like the yellow marking on its body, and these things are a nice addition as well. They did an excellent job when designing this legend. The worst looking dragon type is Appleton, the Apple Nectar Pokemon. I get that people use apples to make pies, but why did this Pokemon's back become a pie? It's a little weird. Also, why is the pie so freaking big? Compared to its counterpart Flapple, I'd say this Pokemon got ripped off. The best looking electric type is Raichu, the mouse Pokemon. Raichu will never be as popular as Pikachu, but I think it deserves to be. Its ears, tail, and body shape look better, it looks more nimble and capable overall in battle, and I really like how its hands and feet turned a darker color from the rest of its body after evolving. The worst looking electric type is Magnezone, the Magnet Area Pokemon. I normally dislike when evolutions are multiple of the same Pokemon clumped into one with a new name slapped on, but in the case of Magneton, it actually makes sense and gets a pass. When it evolves into Magnezone, however, its bodies meld into one, leaving behind this ugly looking heap of metal and magnets. Topping it off is this antenna, which I also find dumb looking. The best looking fairy type is Mimikyu, the Disguise Pokemon. The way this Pokemon tries to look like the extremely popular Pikachu in an attempt to gain more attention and love is very clever and also quite sad. The way the eyes, cheeks, mouth, and ears are scribbled on look great, and the little stick used as its tail is a really nice touch. The worst looking fairy type is Comfey, the Posy Picker Pokemon. I'm not sure if just this part is the Pokemon, or if this thing is the tail. Either way, this Pokemon seems very generic and boring to me, and I view it as a wasted Pokédex slot. Maybe I'm extra harsh against this thing because it's super flowery, and I don't care too much for flowers, or maybe it's because it's designed after a lei, but come on, a flower necklace? It's ridiculous. The best looking fighting type is Toxicroak, the Toxic Mouth Pokemon. I really like how dangerous Toxicroak looks. The red claws look sharp and capable of ripping enemies to shreds, and the poison in them would leave those gashes in even worse shape than normal. Being on the receiving end of an attack from this Pokemon would not be at all fun. The fact that this Pokemon is frog just makes it that much cooler to me, because frogs are awesome. The worst looking fighting type is Phalanx, the Formation Pokemon. This Pokemon's design annoys me because of the whole multiple Pokemon joining as one thing I talked about a minute ago. The individual monsters don't look all that great on their own, and it just kinda ends up reminding me of a Wiggler from Mario in a way. The best looking fire type is Charizard, the flame Pokemon. Maybe this choice is affected by nostalgia a bit, even though Blastoise is my favorite of the original starters, but Charizard's bold looking stance, flame on the tip of its tail, and bluish green coloring under its wings in contrast to its orange body make it look undeniably awesome. I think it will be a long time before something can replace my pick for the best looking fire type Pokemon. The worst looking fire type is Ho-Oh, the rainbow Pokemon. I dislike how Ho-Oh looks like some strange rooster duck hybrid that got punched in the eye. The stuff on top of its head, I think, makes it look slightly worse, and the red, white, green, and yellow coloring could have been chosen much better. The best looking flying type is Thundurus, the Bolt Strike Pokemon. Thundurus is Therian form, to be specific. I never care much for this trio's original genie looking forms, but this one's Therian form looks leagues better than the original. I like how it gets an almost dragon-like appearance. The claws and the horn on its head are also a nice complement to the cloudy hands and its hair. The worst looking flying type is Swoobat, the courting Pokemon. Swoobat's satellite dish looking ears, derpy looking face, and heart-shaped nose are all features I don't like. To be fair, I do like its wings, but the tail thing really throws me off. Who chose this tail? I'm sure this thing is based off of something in real life, but I don't even want to know what. I'll look it up anyway. Apparently it's based off of this thing, but how the hell is a Pokemon's real life counterpart gonna wind up looking cuter than the Pokemon itself? Poor Swoobat. The best looking ghost type is Haunter, the gas Pokemon. When I think of ghost type Pokemon, Haunter is always the first to come in my mind. This Pokemon seems like it could genuinely strike fear in its opponents, and that's why I love it. Its lack of arms and legs were a great choice, and I believe it adds to its creepiness. The jagged shape of its visible body parts look awesome as well, and overall I'd say this is one of the best looking middle evolutions ever created. The worst looking ghost type is Dhelmise, the sea creeper Pokemon. I don't hate on object-based Pokemon as much as most, but Dhelmise is just plain bad looking in my book. The seaweed covering its body makes sense, but could have been added in a cooler way. I'm not sure why it's an anchor and a helm, but I also dislike that. I'll still use it on my teams because I like to try to use every Pokemon at least a little, but this thing might just have a little too much going on for it for my liking. And that's going to wrap up the first half of my list for the best and worst looking Pokemon of each type. If you enjoyed the video, giving it a like would greatly help me out, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when part 2 comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.